Here's how I earned $10,000 in a month with video editing and how other editors can do the exact same thing, because right now the potential is insane. Let me show you. So these are the payments from last month, and as you can see, I got it from multiple clients from Australia to Denmark. And I want to be honest with you, I worked hard this month, almost every single day. So I don't earn 10K every single month, because some month I just want to spend more time with friends and family. And that's the awesome part of being a freelance video editor, because I can just choose whenever I want, baby. That's part of it. Now, I'm not just here to flex. I want to show you that this is possible for any video editor, simply by making a few changes that I also did, that I wish I knew from the beginning. So please take everything you can from me. Let's get into it. This was me in June 2023. I was stuck in a 9-to-5. I was making $1,500 a month with barely anything, and I had zero skills. Like, I was literally just making these boxes. That was the skill. It was like, what can I use it for in my life? In December of 2023, I decided to quit my 9-to-5 and start with video editing, which this is probably where many of people you also are. I was only making $700 a month. Hopefully you're making more, because that was not a lot. And I just had a simple client, and I was actually making even less than my full-time job, which was kind of embarrassing. But you had to start somewhere, you know. But in March of 2024, I got 2 clients, and some better paying clients as well, because I now made $2,000 a month, which was cool because I was still in my parents' house. So that means I could just use all this money to reinvest in myself and buy a better PC and some more audio software and all that stuff. So month after month, I kept on working, and in May, I earned $3,300. In June, I earned $3,500, and I kept on getting more clients and more work. But then in July, I earned $3,200, and I was like, why is it going downward? Because I feel like I worked as much as I possibly could. And I asked myself, was I stuck between $3,000 and $4,000? Because I could see that next month, I was also about to earn less. But it was weird because everyone was saying it was possible on YouTube. Like, some people were saying they earned $5,000 and $10,000. So what was I missing? I realized I had 2 problems that most other editors have as well. So listen carefully. My first problem was this. I felt like I worked a lot, but did I actually work a lot? I asked myself. So I decided to track my time using this app called Clockify. And I recommend you use it. It's free. You can just download it, and it tracks everything you do, and you can set it to like track your YouTube as well and TikTok if you want to get rid of that. So I tracked my time, and I saw that I spent 4.5 hours on average each day on video editing. And I was like, that's not a lot. It felt like I worked way more, because I was only working 5 times a week. So that's 22.5 hours a week. And don't get me wrong, that's pretty good for the payment I get. But it wasn't like I wanted to earn more. So if I wanted to earn more, why wasn't I working more? That was what I asked myself. Because if I decided to fully work, that would be like 8 hours a day and 6 times a week. And if I do it for a full month, that would be 192 hours in the full month. And imagine what I could do with 192 hours. I could like improve my editing skills, I could have insane growth, I could create a personal brand, and I could just earn a lot more. So why wasn't I working more? Here's the answer. I was binge watching YouTube, I was hanging out with friends over Discord every day and staying up late. I was gaming and drinking way too much at parties, which just ruined the next few days. And sure, it was fun, but it was stealing all my time, and it was making me way too comfortable. And that leads me on to my first problem, which was there wasn't enough pain. I just needed more pain in my everyday life. And the solution to how I did that was I moved out from my parents' house. As soon as I moved out from my parents' house, I started to earn more. And here's why. So I went from almost living for free to begin paying my own rent. So I have an incentive to earn money each month. I was in an unfocused environment. I was working in the room I've lived in my entire life, where I play video games and hang out with friends, to now being like in a focused environment because I have like my own place where I work here. I went from lazy habits to now working habits, because when you change location, you can way easier change habits. and I went from living a comfortable life to having a bit more pain in my life, to have a bit more reason to do the stuff. Now, I know not everybody can move out from their parents' house, and some people probably already have. So here's some other ways of removing comfort. You can change your environment. You can go to the library. You can work in a different room in your apartment or house. Like, have a dedicated room where you work, where you don't bring phone or anything. And that's where you work, super powerful if you can do that. And the other thing is learn to say no. Just focus on your goal. Do you want to make more money, or do you not want to make more money? And here's the thing. Growing and earning more money is hard, but maintaining, like let's say you reach 5K a month, it's way easier to maintain that. And then you can do some other stuff like hang out with friends and game, But if you want to grow, you have to learn to say like, no, I'm actually not going to game tonight, or no, I'm not going to go to this party this day because I want to focus on growing and getting more clients and getting good edits, So that was super powerful, and that's what led me to earn this much. Now, the second problem, and I'm gonna explain to you in a few seconds why it's a problem if you do this. It is only focusing on improving editing skills. Now, why is that a problem? Because if you do better editing, it means you earn more, right? Right? Well, you've probably figured out that's a catch, because only being amazing at editing is like having a super awesome car, but you don't have any wheels on it. So you're not going to get very far, So what is this wheel? What is this second skill that every editor needs? And it's going to sound very simple, but keep with me. It's getting actual good clients. And just get good clients, super easy. Anybody can say that. But here's how you do it, because sometimes people get confused. Now, there's only two things that you need to do this. The first one is you have to get good at letting people know you exist. Pretty simple, right? And the way you can do this is by doing one of these four things. You can do cold outreach, you can do warm outreach, you can do content creation, and you can do paid ads, which of course cost money. Now, here's what I recommend. Cold outreach is easy if you know what to do. If you don't know what to do, it can be really hard. But if you know, it's pretty down the road. And you can do that through contacting through someone by email or DM them directly. Now, the next one is warm outreach, and you can do that through email or DM or referrals. And that's where the client already kind of knows you before you get into the meeting or before you agree to work together. And that's by far the easiest one to do, because they already trust you, especially if you get them through referrals. And that's what I'm getting right now. Now, the last one is content creation, and that's a personal brand. And that's really hard to do, but it can be really powerful if you do it correct. So I recommend doing it after you got some clients, but not to begin with. And the last one is paid ads, which I don't think you should do as a freelancer. Maybe down the road, where if you expand, but definitely not in the beginning. Definitely not. And again, this is what I did to earn $10,000. So again, you don't need to do content creation or paid ads at all. You just need to be good at doing cold and warm outreach. That's it. But how do you always get referrals? Because it's pretty easier said than done. It's pretty simple. I can go in depth in a future video, but here's what I did. I just deliver good products. So I spend a lot of time on delivering in time and good product. And I always ask for referrals. And you can do this when you get the client or after you deliver a good product. You can simply say, hey, do you know anybody who needs my help as well? And either they say, no, not right now, but I'll let you know. Or they will give you another client, It's so stupid not to do this. And this is by far my biggest impact on my income. It will 3 to 4 times X whatever your income is right now. Please just ask this one question. Now, doing this next thing will put you ahead of 99% of editors, because no one is actually doing this. And the second thing is just be decent at selling. Why is no one doing this? Because you don't even have to be amazing or even good at this, because no one is expecting an editor to do this, and no one is doing this. And when I did this, I literally got a client to say, I've never had such a good feeling about an editor before. And that was before I began editing for them. So how do you become good at selling as a video editor? Because here's the thing, we're video editors, not salespeople. And that's probably not why we're not so good at it to begin with. Well, I have this step-by-step system that shows you exactly what to do. And the method for video editors is in this video. And it will help you to avoid earning less and earn more. So please go ahead and watch it. I put a lot of effort into it. It's going to help you a lot. Thank you for watching. See ya.